Welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Bridget.
And I'm your host, Holly.
And tonight's topic is, are you Apple or are you Android? But before we get into that, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here on YouTube, and listen to us or look for us on any of your favorite podcast stations. We're available every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. And if we're not, you don't find us on there, email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com and we'll get it on there. But y'all, it's the lifelong debate ever since cell phones come out. You're either Android or you're Apple. It's neither. You can't beat both.
No, you can't.
So what are you, Holly?
Well, I will tell you, I have had both. My very first phone, of course, was a flip Nokia phone with the
Oh yeah.
pull-out antenna, so that technically wasn't nothing. But my first smartphone that I got was the Apple 3G iPhone. That was my first iPhone. And in between, I've had Blackberries, the Motorola Razors. I've had Androids. I do not like Androids. I don't even like Android iPad or tablets.
Uh-huh.
And I find that for me, Androids run so much slower. Yeah, now you can download a lot more. You got like a lot more freedom on an
Mhm.
Android than you do an Apple iPhone.
Mhm.
But I don't know. iPhone is just so equipped, like it runs smoother, better. It's got a lot of storage. You don't have to buy these little extra storage things to stick into the phone. And I mean, even with my iPad, because I have Android tablets,
Mhm.
and they run so slow,
Do they?
so slow. Yes, and I don't really care for Google Play either. Google
Mhm.
Play to me is just, I don't know. I like the way Apple has their app store set up. I don't know. I am hardcore an iPhone fan, and after I had a couple of Samsung Androids, I was like, no, just I'm not an Android fan
Mhm.
whatsoever. Uh.
Now I'm the same way. I'm hardcore Apple. And like you said, when you are an Apple person, it's your iPad, it's your MacBook, it's your phone, it's an Apple
Yes.
Watch. You want everything to be. But the thing I love about them is when you have all those products, they work together. You know what I'm
They
saying?
do. Yes.
And I just love that. But now, do you feel like do you feel like you're an Apple snub? Like, in other words, when you see people using Google, you're like, mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
I
too.
am. I'm like, why are you using an Android? I'm like, have you ever tried an iPhone? Oh, no, I don't like iPhone. What?
Yeah,
What is it
exactly.
about an iPhone that you don't like? And people be like, well, I don't like an iPhone because it seems like they end up running slow. No, they don't. As long as you update it like you're supposed to, you
Yeah,
got your storage intact,
yeah.
and you know, had that storage to where, it's not completely filled up and you're allotted, extra space for certain things. Your iPhone's gonna run fine. It's the Androids that run slow as fuck.
Hmm. And now, is there anything about Android that you wished Apple would do?
Huh. Anything that Android had that I wish Apple had?
Because I can tell you
Uh,
what I would like for them to do right off the bat.
the only thing that I could say I wish we had more customization, like you can change like your fonts and colors
Yeah,
and make it all pretty without having to download all this weird stuff on the app
yeah,
store. That
yeah,
that stuff to me makes your phone glitchy when it is
yeah.
through Apple. But with Android, you can get all these neat little things to make your phone look pretty and colorful and stuff like that. And I don't understand why Apple's not done that yet.
That would be my only complaint. That would be my only thing is I think you should be able to change your font, the font color, maybe the background, you know what I'm saying? Or your little
Hmm.
chat bubbles, change your chat bubbles to where instead of it's
Cute
just
little
the blue.
clouds or
Yeah,
yeah.
something. I wish they would let us do that. Um, but I would say that is the only thing. Uh, I
Same for
can I
me.
I can work an iPhone backwards and then frontwards and then backwards again. But you hand me an Android, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that damn thing.
Really? Now I will say
Mm-mm.
I am pretty savvy on the Android, and I don't know why, considering I don't use them. But I'm not as tech savvy on the Android tablet.
Yeah.
Like, my iPad's been on the fritz. I can't get it to charge. I need to break down and get a new one. And I have two Android tablets. They're sitting right here. I could easily hook it up, go to Pogo, beat your ass in Jungle Gym,
I
get
know.
my title back.
Yeah.
But it's so slow. It
Mhm.
takes forever for something to download. And there's nothing even on it. I
Yeah.
even just setting it up takes forever. Apple
Mhm.
is shoot, 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 shoot.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think so too. Now I will tell you. I've told you I was going to tell you a couple little neat tips and tricks. But did you know that if you're on your iPad, okay, let's say I'm on my iPad and you message me or I want something off the internet and I can go to my iPhone and paste it on there or vice
No.
versa.
I
Yes.
tried that before and it didn't work.
Yes. Yes. If I'm on my iPad, I can copy and paste stuff from my iPad to my iPhone and vice versa.
When did they change that? Because I've done that before and it did not work.
Well, I don't know why it's not working for you. Are you doing it right?
Yes, I'm copying and I go to my I've done it. That is a trick, guys. That's not true.
I promise you it is.
That's
I
not
promise you.
true.
I 110% promise you I do it all the time.
Swear
I
on
tell you what,
Ruger.
I swear on Ruger's life. No hands,
Show
no
me.
fingers. How am I going to show you when I'm on the phone?
Ain't you got another iPhone? I be seeing you on TikTok working in videos and you having your extra phone.
I don't have an extra phone. I'm
And
not fooling.
I've even felt dumb one time because I was like on my iPad or iPhone, one or the other, and I had hit
Now, do
copy and
you have your
paste.
iPad? Do you have your iPad and your iPhone linked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I've not tried it in a hot minute. I will say I've not tried it in, well, probably over like a year or whatever. But I'd
Oh
done
yeah, it
that before,
works.
and I felt like an idiot. I'm like, why did I paste this on here? I can't. It's not in my finger.
Yeah, it. I promise. I swear to you, it works. It's no trick. It works.
You got to make me a video on that.
I will. I will do it. I
What?
tell you what. When Ronnie gets home tomorrow and I have his iPhone, I'll make a video on his iPhone of me doing it with mine, and I'll send it
Okay.
to you. And then when I'm right, you gonna have to come back on here and you're gonna say, y'all, she wasn't lying.
Yeah, because I don't understand. Yeah, you got to make a video on me for that. I mean, you swear on Ruger, so I know you're not lying because that's your baby.
That's
That's your
right.
baby. So I know you're telling the truth about it. But I've done that before and it didn't work. But
Now
again, that
if
was a long time ago. Long
Yeah,
time
now
ago.
it won't work. Like if I'm on Ronnie's iPhone and I copy and paste and try to put it on my iPad, it won't work because it's not linked. It's not using the same sign in.
Okay.
You have to use the same sign in. Like in other
Yeah,
words,
see.
your Apple ID and your Apple password has to be the same on your iPad and your phone.
Yes, I always have the two. I always had the two linked. Now I
Okay.
do turn off my iMessages because it's annoying hearing both of them ding. But
Yeah.
it's connected. iTunes, everything.
Okay. Well, it should
I
work then.
God, I want to get my iPad to charge now.
Yeah, it's the
Tell me
coolest
another
thing.
one. What's another trick?
Let me think something else off the top of my head. Hold on. I knew that was one of my big ones. Um, I'm trying to think if I know another one. Do you know any that you think I don't know?
No.
Now you
Oh,
know
I
about
will tell you one thing I do wish that they would come back with is you
what?
remember the bump feature where you could bump your phones together or like you could be beside somebody and bump it and it would take and transfer automatically. You could just like tap the phone. I wish they'd bring that back. Or they didn't
I
have it. I'm sorry, there was an app. It was an
oh
app called Bump It. And if you had the Bump It app, you could take and tap the other person's phone and what you were sending would just go straight over. And I think that they should have that feature.
they do have that on Apple. If I'm wanting to transfer something to you and we touch phones, it automatically transfers without an app.
Oh, well, hell, I didn't know that either.
Yes.
Damn, I
Yeah.
guess I'm not iPhone savvy. And I thought I was. I thought I was iPhone savvy.
Mm-mm. Yeah. And you know you have AirDrop. You know how to do AirDrop, don't you?
Yeah, I was just about to say now I know about airdrop.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the touching of the. That's crazy.
Yeah,
How
like
did
if
I
I
not
want to
know that?
I don't know. If I want to give you my contact information, if you open your contacts and I go in there and I can tap your phone, it'll send it over there.
Why did I not? I feel so stupid right now because I should have known that.
If your shoe fits, wear it.
Well, that's true too. That's a big shoe. That's a big fucking shoe, though. It's
I'm
a big
just
shoe.
kidding. Did you notice we're both sporting red today?
Yes, and what's so funny? Well, you saw I had my Dr. Pepper sweater on, which was a shade of red, and I told you I'd be right back because I was hot in it. I literally just opened my closet and just grabbed a tank top and wasn't even paying attention. It was not
But
planned.
your bow and your hair's red too.
Oh yeah, well it's pink, but it does look red
Oh,
on camera, so
it
we're
does.
gonna say
Okay.
it's red. But
I
we
just
both
wouldn't
have
have
on
told
red
nobody.
and white, red and
Yeah.
white.
Ain't that
But
funny?
you always match though from your microphone to your glasses to your clothes, your accessories,
My
your
underwear.
headsets,
My
your underwear.
underwear. I got red drawers on right now.
I
They
was
as
gonna
red
say,
as this microphone.
but what color panties are you wearing? Are you
Mm-hmm.
wearing white? Are you wearing red?
It's late night, so I don't have a bra on, but I do have red panties on.
I don't know why she says that. It's late night, no bro. I don't
Okay.
either.
Well,
Jason's like, you're gonna make that Dr. Pepper video without a bra on? I'm like, yes, a sweater. It's big and bulky. They're not gonna be able to see that. I'm not
y'all
gonna
might hear
allow
Ruger
them to
bark.
see it.
You might hear Ruger bark. My son just pulled up. I'm getting hot.
I
Y'all,
didn't hear him at all.
well, he hadn't barked yet. My son hadn't come in. I am so hot. I still feel sick on my stomach, but I'm pushing
Do you
through. Okay.
really?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so I will say, like my best friend Shelly, she's an Android person.
Oh, Shelly, no, no, no. If you're watching this, no.
But and you know what? She wants me to work on her stuff, and sometimes her phone gets messed up, and she'll say, "Hey, can you fix this?" And I'm in there, and I'm going, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing," but I will. I will find my. I will find my way through it. I will find. But I'll be honest with you. Now, have you ever? Okay, since being an iPhone person, have you ever tried to switch over to Android?
No.
I
Cause
did that one time.
I had an Android previously, and I was like, yeah, I'll never go back. Never go
I
back.
did that one time. I had like I think I was on. I don't know. We're on iPhone 1711 now. And I think I was on like iPhone 6 or 7 and I switched back over.
1711.
I switched back over because, all they do is just give it a new number.
That is, we're on iPhone 15 now.
15. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
still a
I say
lot.
by the iPhone 30, it'll be as big as a shoe.
It
How you
probably will because
doing?
they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
How you doing? You good?
What your name is?
but,
New phone, who it is?
yeah. So I will say that like I was on like 7 or 8 and I thought, oh, just let me see. I think it was when Android come out with ice cream. You remember the
Oh,
operating system
I do
ice
remember
cream
that.
a long
Yeah.
time ago? So they'd come out with it and I liked the name. I thought, oh man, I want to try that. So I switched
I
over to it.
was
I,
and said ice cream.
I switched over to it and I kept that thing. Ronnie did too, but we kept that thing all about a week. Because they used to let you try out a phone for 14 days and then you could send it back if you didn't like
Yes,
it.
they don't do that shit no more.
And so I did it for
No.
14, for I think it was like 11 days, and I called him up and I was like, "Yeah, I don't like this. I want to get an iPhone." So I switched back, and because I could, but now I only had it a week, and I could go into the operating system and change things and move things around and do it. So I know if I would make myself get one and stick to it, I know I could learn
Yeah.
it. But I love iPhone so much.
As tech savvy as you are, you'd be able to learn it in just a cinch.
Oh, oh yeah,
Hands down, you'd be able to learn it. But
oh yeah,
I don't know, like, I get, to each its own, but I just don't, like, I'll give you a perfect example, the guy that works on my house I told you about, that's like Family B. Diddy.
oh yeah, yeah.
He, he always had an Android, and his screen cracked, and they had a deal on iPhone, so he got him and his wife one. They both had Androids, and I was like, B Diddy, I was like, how do you like
He
your
probably don't
iPhone?
like it.
I hate it. I was like, what? He was like, nope, I love my Android. I was like, are you serious? I was like, you miss your Android? No, 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 no. Android. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging
Mm-mm.
it, digging it at all.
No, I can't. I can't. I just like I said, I've tried it. I've played with Shelly's before, and I don't know. I just don't. I do like the customizations. That's the only thing I would say I like. Everything else I don't care for.
Yeah. Now, has Shelly ever said anything about like hers is ran slow and like something's going on with her phone, or did she complain about any of that?
Well, no, but I'll tell you, she's on. She's just had to trade in for her third one in less than a year because it keeps doing weird shit.
See, exactly. When
But I ain't never
I'm
got an iPhone that's been fucked up.
no, I haven't either. I've never gotten an iPhone and right off the bat, boom. It takes a couple of years, and honestly, the most thing that happens with my iPhone. So like,
Go ahead. I know you're gonna say it. The battery.
bitch, y'all,
Ch-
this was not planned. Did you just get that, or have you had that one?
I've had
You've
it for
had
a
that one,
while.
haven't you?
Uh huh.
They reached out to me, and I never responded, and they sent one to my work, and this is what they sent.
For y'all that can't see or not watching a podcast, I picked up my Miyoki cup to take a drink of it, and she's got the same Miyoki cup she's drinking out of.
You didn't see me sipping mine a minute ago?
I did, but I just didn't
Oh
pay
my
attention that they were the same. It just didn't dawn on me.
twinsies. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, if you ain't got a Miyoki cup, then what you doing
What
with your life?
What are you
Because you
doing
need
with your
one.
life? That's
I know,
right.
I'm like,
That's right.
fuck a Stanley Cup. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, we about to go off the subject here for a minute.
Now hold on a minute. You can't say fuck Stanley. They done bought that girl a new car. Miyoki ain't gonna be doing that.
No, no, that's true, but I don't understand why people are paying that much money for a cup when, like, Miyoki is the bomb, leak proof. I can put ice in my cup and it will stay all day into the next day.
Me too.
Like, it's insane. And I, even if I had all the money in the world, I would not go buy me a Stanley Cup.
Mm-mm, I
I
wouldn't
just would.
either.
I don't know. Like, it's not.
You just knocked us out of getting a new car. I swear to God.
Yeah, I probably did. It's okay. Miyoki's got our back.
Let's hope they do.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. As many damn cups as they got, and as many as we buy and purchase because of the cute colors. And that's the thing too. Stanley don't have any designs like Miyoki's got.
Mm-mm. No, and I'll tell you something too. I was Miyoki. I showed you. I was Miyoki before Miyoki was
Before,
before they were
yes,
popular.
yes.
Yeah.
And I'd always saw you drink them and didn't really pay attention until you got the Halloween one. I fell in love with that cup. And I was like, oh my God, Bridget, what is that? I want that cup. Girl, it's a
Mm-hmm.
Miyake cup. It's a what? A who? Girl, you ain't around with Miyake. Girl, what is a fucking Miyake cup? And now we
I
got
love
like
them.
10 of them.
Yeah, I got more than that. I got a whole. I mean, I'm literally overflowing in them things because every time I come up with a new color, I gotta have it.
I know, did you see the new one? It just dropped. I already ordered it.
Cotton candy.
I don't know if it's the cotton candy. I don't remember the name or not.
Cotton
But
candy's the
it's
one I
so pretty.
got.
No, it's the mother. I think it was for Mother's Day or something.
Oh my God, they must have a new color then.
And it's white with pink hearts. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll send you the link for it so
Send me
you
the
can order
link.
you one. And it's on sale too.
I gotta
With
have one.
taxes, I paid like 21 bucks for it. But
There you go.
you guys send me the link for the cotton candy one.
Okay, I will.
Because I want to see that. I want to see
I
that.
will. It's pretty. It's real pretty. It's
Oh,
real
I want
pretty.
to see it.
Okay, so sorry, y'all. We got off of the subject a little bit, but that's
Yeah,
what
we
we
love our
do.
Miracle Cups.
That's what we do. But you was gonna ask me something. You was talking about the Android stuff, and you said, "Oh, before when I picked up my cup, it stopped you from telling me."
Shoot.
We
Oh
was
my
talking about
God.
now. I will tell you the other thing that I like about. like every time iPhone comes out with a new version, it's iOS 17, iOS 17.5, iOS 18.
Yeah.
And I go back to saying like Android come out with its ice cream. They called it ice cream. Like every time
Oh,
they have a cool name for theirs. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. Why don't they do that?
Gingerbread. One of them was gingerbread,
I remember the ice cream one.
and one of them was
Do I remember
gingerbread.
gingerbread? God, I don't know if I remember that or not.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what they're up to now.
God, we'll
I,
have to. God, because that was years ago.
But I've
I
even
was.
messaged iPhone before. I've even sent because you have if you go to their website, you can go in there and record like tell them what do you think about what we need to do or what do you give us some. And I have said I would love to see the customization on the font on the iMessages.
And nothing. They didn't say
No,
anything back.
they didn't even message me
Well,
back.
that's some Froggle Knuckle bullshit right there.
Somewhat.
And Froggle Knuckle bullshit.
Well, that I ain't never heard that before.
If you ever hear anybody say that, I come up with that. I come up with that word.
Froggle
Yes.
knuckle. You
In
sure? Sure.
Froggle. In Froggle Knuckle. Look, and just in the time though that we have been podcasting, I know y'all can't see it if y'all are listening to us on something else. But look at the two pins that I just made. Are they not cute?
They're adorable. I love that purple.
I knew you was gonna say that with the purple one. I got something coming in special though to make your ink pen.
You
I
do.
do. Yes,
Miss
I
Holly, she
do.
does she does pins for crafting.
Yeah, I haven't like really like released anything yet because I'm trying to get like a bunch made, but it's really great for stress and worrying. And on the subject of that, um, I will say one thing I wish that Apple had would be more free apps. Like I'm meaning like I know they've got an ass ton of free apps, but some of the stuff that you have to pay for or pay a monthly fee for is ridiculous. And I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you
like
what it
what?
is. There's this app that I downloaded, okay? It's called Heartify or something. And you put your finger on it and it measures your heart rate, tells you if you're stressed, tired, and all this stuff.
Right.
Okay. So I did the free trial and you got 3 days, I think, 3 days free trial. And I was like, okay, I probably ain't gonna subscribe to it because it's $6.99 a fucking week. A
What?
week. Yes. Seven
Okay, but
dollars a week.
okay. So when it comes to, and I'm sure it's the same way on Google Play though, but when it comes to the apps, you have to realize that they're not owned by, not all those apps are owned by Apple. They're owned by app developers. So
Yeah,
like
but
me and you,
Apple lets them in.
well, I know, but I mean, I'm sure Apple makes a cut of the pay too, but I'm just saying that
Oh yeah.
it'd be like me and you designing coloring books and then somebody's expecting it for free just because we put an app on there that lets them do the digital coloring. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but for $6.99 for $7 a week, like I could see maybe $7 a month because with this app, I mean it is cool. It is damn cool because you can send your info to your doctor. But I still don't see how it's I don't see how it's accurate because I'm gonna tell you why. We were at my sister's birthday party, right?
Right.
And I was telling wifey, aka Heather, my bestie, I was telling her about it, and I was showing it to her. But I don't know how it can be accurate because it said that it shows you if you're stressed, and I was like almost maxed out to the stress, and I was like, "There's no way I'm not stressed about anything. I'm fine. I'm calm." I think it's picking up the tension in your hand holding it because I did it again after we left. I went to my store because I had to pick up a package. And JoJo ran in, and while she ran in and used the bathroom to get my package, I did it. And I let my body go so limp
Mm-hmm.
that within 30 minutes of me doing that, my stress was in the green, as in good. So, and it tells you, yes, it's not a doctor, it's not like full blown accurate, and they do measure it by your stress and your heart rate or whatever. But
Well, I
no,
definitely wouldn't
mm-mm.
be paying $7 a week for it if it's not accurate.
No. And how about my dumb ass forgot to cancel it? And so I ended up paying $7 for the week. So I got like a couple more days left on it, but I canceled it. But that's just too much money for an app. Just too much.
Yeah, I agree. But now, like I said, I will say again, the Apple does it. I mean, they don't control what people charge. It's like
Yeah.
they let developers come on the app and charge what they want to. It's up to you whether you pay it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
You're
now,
coloring, aren't you?
yep.
I knew it. I know
How'd
you
you
so
know?
well. I just knew. I could tell. I could tell you was coloring. You probably could tell I was fiddling
I had
with my
started.
pens.
I had started before when I was waiting on you to say you was ready, and it's just caught my. We got to get back into this though.
We do because I miss it and I miss makeup. I'm still paying for Mid Journey and I miss makeup color books and I need to drop my package because I'm paying for the expensive one
Yeah, me too. I
and
could
I'm
drop
like
mine too.
I need to drop it to the cheapest one. I mean I've been productive since I've been home. I've probably made a good, if I could look counting over here, I've probably made a good 20 20 ink pens.
That's good.
It's
It's
like,
good to have hobbies, though. It's good to have all these different hobbies.
yeah, it really is because life just in general is so stressful and there's always so much stuff going on. So you need an outlet. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Did you make that picture?
No, I got that out of my. You know, I like my what's the name of my books that I like that I
Those
always
look
buy?
like sakura flowers. Oh, the
Co-
cafe,
yeah,
color
Coloring Book
cafe.
Cafe. Yeah, I like them.
Yes, and don't get me wrong, those are cute books, but I don't know. There's just something about that artist's drawings that I don't know. It just I'm more of cutesy, like fairy fantasy, and I don't know. But now there are a few books that I do like by Color Cafe, but most of their books I don't really care for,
I love every one of theirs.
unfortunately.
If I get them, I love them. Okay, so y'all, I think we got off the subject, but the basic thing is you either like Apple or you like Android. We'd like to know what you like.
Yeah,
Which one do
let
you
us
have?
know.
Have you tried using both? Have you went back and forth between the two? Are you somebody who's like they call somebody that can use both hands ambidextrous? Are you ambidextrous with iPhone and Android? Can you use either and be fine with it? We'd just like to hear from y'all. I know we kind of got off the subject a little bit. That's just what we do. But I love
Yes.
y'all and thank you for tuning in to us. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here on YouTube, or you can listen to us on any of your favorite podcast stations every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. And if not, email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com. And until next time, y'all,
Yeah, have a good
bye.
night. Bye.